Lee's book, To Kill a Mockingbird, was published in 1960. And tonight, Decatur's Bank Street Players production of the play will open at the Princess Theater. One of Greg's close friends has deep family connections to Harper Lee. It's a friend you've likely heard before.
The white flag has been waved from the Georgia sideline. And what do you say, folks? Let's get out of here. Bama, a winner over the Georgia Bulldogs, claiming the SEC title for the 30th time in school history.
Long before Chris Stewart became the voice of Alabama athletics, he was a young talent out of college trying to start his career. Chris's mom died in 1987. His father remarried years later to a woman from Monroeville, the home of Harper Lee.
But it was a couple of years later that he met, died, and remarried, and they would be back and forth between Fairfield and Monroeville. He wound up moving down there, and that's where he really got to know Nell, which is what the friends and people that knew her actually called her.
And from there, Chris's dad would help her get back and forth between New York City to Monroeville, splitting time between her two homes. Their friendship grew, Chris says, because his dad did not treat her like a celebrity. She was just Nell to them.
But they hit it off because Dad treated her like a normal person and did not, I don't know if Dad had read the book until he met her. I know Dad thought it was kind of neat to know a celebrity, but he didn't like her for that reason. One of the reasons she liked him was first of all, he knew that he was very good to Dot, who had been her friend for so long, and knew how fondly, obviously, that Dot spoke of Dad.
As for Chris,
I think, honestly, the first time I read To Kill a Mockingbird, I'm reading an autographed copy of it.
my friendship with Chris Stewart began long before he became the voice of the Alabama Crimson Tide. 30 years or so ago, I helped him with some state championship football games when he was getting his career started. He didn't really have any money to pay me, but what he did do as a thank you is get me an autographed copy of To Kill a Mockingbird. So that copy didn't last long. It was lost in a fire. You fast forward a year, I helped Chris again with state championship football games. He still didn't have any money to pay me at that point, but what Chris and his dad did, they replaced that copy. They got me another autographed copy of To Kill a Mockingbird.
So what in the heck could I give you other than when you told me, and Dad and Dot had told me, if you ever need something like that, she doesn't do a ton, but one of the gifts she would give to friends is that she would sign books for them if they wanted to give them to friends of theirs. Mm-hmm. And I never abused it. I don't know that I made that request for anybody but you. Mm. I may have, but I don't think I did.
This is the book that Harper Lee signed for Chris's dad, and this is the autograph. And this book is now in a bank safe deposit box. Friends, separated by a couple of decades. Thank you, Chris Stewart. Greg Screws, News 19.